First of all, this was sent to me. I think I got it this morning. Maybe I got it yesterday. But I wanted to make sure to mention this before I forgot about it. It seems that the Pagans Nation lost a Jack Spicer, also known as Panama Jack. It appears that he passed away when this went out, passed away a few minutes ago from massive head injuries in a car, ran a red light. He was 10 minutes from coming back from Pittsburgh. Sounds like he was 10 minutes from home. And we just can't overemphasize how important it is to be safe within 25 miles from home. I used to own a traffic school and out in California. And one of the things that we used to talk about at that time was that most traffic accidents occur less than 25 miles from home, right when you're getting back towards that home radius. These cagers are not watching. They're looking at TV. They're combing their hair. They're looking at their video screens. They're making podcasts. They're doing all these things, and they're not watching for you. And you've got to ride as though you were invisible. Used to be on a submarine. A submarine is invisible. And when it's in the water, nobody can see it. It's under the water. It's got a little periscope sticking up. And every ship and every boat out there is trying to run you over because they don't see you. So you have to be understanding at all times that you're invisible. But it's hard when you're doing everything right and somebody is drinking and driving and or running red lights or doing whatever the hell it is that they're doing that will take your life on a motorcycle. So to Pagans, Motorcycle Club Nation, we send out our condolences for your loss of Panama Jack, and to his family, we hope that you can remember him in power. Next up, we will be looking at what happens when you wear your support gear. So we were covering a story and we find out it's based on some poor civilian out there wearing that support gear. So the name of today's show is When Support Gear Gets You Effed Up. Also, we're going to be looking at some new laws that are coming down the pike that motorcycle clubs may want to be aware of. This is not going to be pretty how things are going, man. And you 1% motorcycle clubs keep wanting to do shit in public, like beating up people for their support shirts. In this country, it's getting ready to be tough. TUFF. Tough on you. Some better heads some smarter heads need to be prevailing. I'll tell you what I'm talking about on the other side of this. We're going to, first of all, take a minute and 7 seconds for a brief introduction. But today's show, When Support Gear Gets You Effed Up, over here on the right, it says, beware, danger. And we have some support gear up there. It could be anybody's support gear. We just found that picture and we put that up there. But when support gear gets you effed up, we're going to talk about that in a minute and 7 seconds. Thank you all for tuning in.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name's Black Dragon. Started the Navy and hit the sea, revving Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for the best from the mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the mighty Black Sabbath. MC. We're paid his dues and the artist stripes from prospect all the way up to national peace. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters, there have been many, but there's only one left. And like Michael with the cowboy hat that knows kung fu and says kick Kenny. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol.
then. It's your boy Black Dragon. Welcome to Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can trust. Biker news you can use. Biker news from a biker's point of view. And I would like to take this moment to introduce, we're the one and only biker club channel in the whole wide world that has our very own Dr. Logic in the house.
What's going on, everyone? What's going on? What's going on, Black Dragon?
Hey man, what's up? I think Lavish is probably getting ready for
Blessings on you, Chris Leach. Blessings on you.
What's going? Did you pray for his wife?
Yes. Well, I prayed last night, but I sent a prayer right before we got off yesterday.
Oh, good man. Blessings on you, Chris Leach, and your wife. I'm not a preacher, but I feel the same way. So, man, good luck to you. Mama Iron Ranger 81. Good to see you this morning. She's always like the first one on. Biker News Canada, what's up with you, man? Okay, so yeah, the Pagans lost one due to a cager, bro. That really sucked.
Yeah.
We see you, Hendrix, out there, and you're on a different name. You got a different name on out there in Italy. You know, we're worldwide already, all over. Yeah, they lost one, and that's a very sad occasion, especially to lose one like that, man. I lost an entire pack a few years ago. Well, only three died. Only three died, but this guy took out a whole entire Black Sabbath pack of 7 motorcycles. He took the whole pack down, hit us head on. Mile marker 22 on I-40, right in Arkansas, about 22 miles from the border of Arkansas and Oklahoma. So we know what that's like.
On the way to Black Wall Street, correct?
On the way to Black Wall Street, yeah. Yeah. And when you get that call, man, it still hurts. It still hurts. It hurts just like it just happened. Never stopped. And it took 5 years. I think, was it 5 years? At least 3 years to get the Louisiana chapter up, working with that president. He became a dear friend over those years, man. Okay, alleged outlaw biker charge. So this guy we've been covering for the past couple of years. He's been arrested. We talked about him a couple of days. He's been arrested a few times. The first couple of times was like complete BS, if you ask me. He is a Canadian biker, belongs to Outlaws Motorcycle Club up there. And the first time we saw him a couple of years ago, all he was trying to do was put out a reef. He was trying to put a reef during Remembrance Day, some kind of Veterans Remembrance Day they have going on up there. And you have to put you go lay your reef down for your veteran friends, and you gotta, at this particular park, you've got to sign up and sign the registry and all that. And then they have a specification for the kind of reefs you can lay. And I guess he didn't sign up, maybe, or he didn't do something according to procedure. And he showed up with a black reef, Outlaws, for their veterans. You know, the Outlaws MC is black and white. Mm-hmm. He shows up with a black and white reef to lay it down. And these people just start straight effing tripping. Like he was laying down a reef for a war veteran. It wouldn't matter if it was bright pink. Just move over and let them lay the effing thing down. But instead, they decided that they were going to throw him out of the thing. They decided to use like federalized looking SWAT team police looking things to escort him.
Okay. So this guy that we're looking at went to lay a reef. Black and white.
Mm-hmm. Instead of green. I guess the wreaths are supposed to be, wreaths are made out of aren't they made out of like Christmas tree?
You can make it out of anything you want to make it out of. I see it made out of tinsel. I mean,
but aren't they like Christmas tree evergreen things? I forget what they're made out of, but they wanted green wreaths or something, and
he brought a black and white one.
He brought a black and white one there. And they tripped the F out, bro. They tripped out on him. And he had a prospect with him and a support club guy with him. The prospect cannot be a prospect anymore. I mean, that was a couple of years ago. That guy's got to be a full patch now. Mm-hmm. So they went in, they carried him out of there. It was real ugly. And then at some point, they arrested him and his wife. Some kind of way, his wife was trying to interfere. And I remember the video. I can almost see it in my head. I remember yelling, she didn't do anything wrong. Like, she might have put a finger on a cop, and then all of a sudden you get arrested for murder of a cop. And
you can't breathe on a cop.
It's like she put a finger on him or something, or stepped in his way, whatever. Next thing you know, her ass was on the ground too. And they made a big deal out of it. And then he did something else in another park. I forget exactly what it was. He did something else in another park. And so they were going to get him on much bigger charges, and he was able to negotiate where, okay, you won't go to jail maybe, but you can't ever go to that park again, or something like that. They kicked him out of the whole entire damn park.
A public park.
Couple parks. They took him out of a couple parks.
You cannot go into the public.
Biker News Canada said, see, Biker News, that's up there where he is. He said they knocked her down on her face for recording with her phone. That I remember that shit. It wasn't, I don't remember the exact thing, but I remember it wasn't much. I was like, wow, they put her in jail for that. So yeah, so when they say this guy is like a bother, like he's been arrested 5 times before. Yeah, on that little shit. But they big it up, man, because now he's been arrested for something real. Alleged outlaw biker. And actually this could be said 2 ways. Outlaw biker, he is an outlaw biker, but he's also in the Outlaws. So they probably meant alleged Outlaws biker charged after a man wearing rival gear was assaulted. And you guys got to stop doing this shit in public. I swear to God. This is probably the first time we've seen this level of violence. Wow. A fist fight? It's the first time we've seen this level of violence, but obviously our concern is that things could always escalate. So here's your biker here. The Oddswells something company. I don't know what company that is, but this is your biker. Older looking guy. He's not. How much hell can this guy cause? An alleged member of the Outlaws Motorcycle Club is facing charges for the 3rd time in less than a year. See how they do that? And but they don't even say the first charges were some bullshit charges, and this might be a real one, but nevertheless faces charges for the 3rd time in less than a year after Sarnia police, who already don't like his ass.
Yeah, because he can't go in public. He can't go to a public park.
Man, if I was that guy, I would just stay out of the public. Period. I'd
stay in the house.
Have my food delivered. Right. I'd use Uber Eats. I'd have the club give me a stipend for Uber Eats, bro, because this ain't it. After Sarnia police say a man wearing a rival club support gear was assaulted in a grocery store parking lot. Now, this is the bullshit. This is where he actually may have gotten himself in some real trouble. The incident prompted the city's deputy police chief to warn the entire public, which he probably is right in warning them about this, about the risk of wearing motorcycle club support gear. Mm-hmm. That's a fair warning. I was going to make fun of him, but that's a very fair warning. We've been making that warning for a long time. Deputy police chief. We've been making that warning for a long time. A 50-year-old man who was wearing a 54-year-old man. Why is a 54-year-old man starting shit? Whose ass can you whoop?
He's not starting anything. He was just wearing a shirt.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was this guy. I take it back. Thank you, Preacher. Keep me right. A 54-year-old man who was wearing... Why would you at 54 be wearing this shit around town?
Why not? You ain't gonna wear it as a teenager.
You do not wear this. It can get your ass kicked. A 54-year-old man who was wearing clothing associated with a biker club that they never named probably up there. It was probably the Hells Angels, I'm thinking. Was walking on Exmouth Street near Indian Road in Sarnia on August 8th when an occupant of a passing vehicle identified himself as a member of a different motorcycle club. Yeah, but that's a supporter. Hey, you! Wearing that 81 t-shirt. I'm with the black and white! That's a supporter. That's a civilian. Why even mess with that guy? He's a civilian. But anyway, he was passing him. And he's
You're not a civilian when you put on. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're right. You're so damn right. As a member of a different motorcycle club, he confronted the pedestrian, the police said. The pedestrian continued walking to, okay, whatever, man. The pedestrian continued walking to the No Frills grocery store. Little did he know, this guy's probably on the phone, calling up his bros. We got one. We got one. We got one. Over on 8th Street, near the No Frills public store. I'm never going to a store called No Frills.
No Frills.
Just so you know. I'm not. If you name your store No Frills, I'm not going in. I want the frills.
Ain't nothing going on over here but food. Come in here, get your food, get your pop, and jet. Okay.
Well, we don't say pop in the South. Yes, we do. I guess we do say pop. I say soda. But anyway, pop does come from the South. I'm sorry. He's getting his pop.
What? What?
While the other guys.
Hey, we got one. We got one.
And this is silly. He's at the No Frills grocery store. You can't make this shit up. He's at the No Frills grocery store in a support shirt. And little does he know when he gets into the No Frills grocery store, others show up and attack him, causing minor injuries, police said. If you're going to gangbang somebody, gang up on them, leave some injuries. Come on. I hate when you get some
injuries.
You can't be attacked by like 9 guys and have minor injuries. Come on. That means they weren't on that shit in the first place. Why even do it? The guy's supposed to be.
So you want this man in ICU somewhere, right?
He's supposed to be in ICU. 9 people attack him.
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Jeez. It reminds me of a guy got attacked by a pack of 1%ers over here. And he was all crying and mad about it. This was about 9 years ago. And I was like, bro. His name was Nikita. I was like, Nikita, you look pretty damn good for somebody that got attacked by 9 1%ers. Come on, stop. He didn't have a mark on him. Like, man, sit down, bro. The parking lot was full of people at the time, and members of the public intervened before the attackers fled, police said. So the public stepped up and would not let them whoop this guy's ass. Ken Rose said, ICU. Wow. Come on, Black Dragon. I'm just saying.
Right.
So in Canada, soda, says Backpack Files. I'm just saying it was a waste of time. So the deputy police chief, is that him that said this is probably the first time we've seen this level of violence, but obviously our concern is that things could always escalate, said Deputy Police Chief Ron Hansen, who warned the incident highlights the risk of wearing biker support gear. And he is so right with that. Don't wear that shit out in public, people. Don't wear it. Don't wear the we support the local such and such. This is lavish. Hold on a second. What's up, bro?
Unless you know what the consequences come with that. Unless you know what
try
that
again.
means.
Try again. I'm going to send you the invite again. Maybe
if you go to wear a support
I'm
badge
going to invite again right now.
A motorcycle club, know what that means. I mean, there's been a lot of influencers out here. Black Dragon, one of the main ones that talked about wearing a support patch, a support shirt, a support whatever. I support so-and-so. Well, understand what that means. If you don't understand what that means, don't put it on. Very simple.
Well,
I kept talking while you was on the phone.
I heard you. It means that you can get your ass kicked with that stuff on. Wear your support shirt for the Lancers MC in Illinois. If you're gonna wear a support shirt, wear a 99% support shirt. But back in my day,
I feel like I'm watching a rerun.
Yeah.
What?
Because we say it all the time. That's why. How many times can you say this? Don't wear that shit in public. Especially, you should wear those to the event. You should wear it like to the event, that the 1% biker event you're going to. That's where you should wear it. And then I don't even know if I would wear it to the event. I would wear it when I got there. And like, if you're not in a motorcycle club, if you're not in that club,
Wear it
wearing
when
that,
you really support. Understand the word support. Wear it only when you really support
when
that
you're supporting.
organization. When you're
Yeah.
supporting. Hey,
And there's actually somebody there to protect your ass.
that part.
I did a video about a guy getting jumped for wearing sport gear last night. It was in the paper yesterday and involved the outlaw from Sarnia again. Okay, so you did the same one on your show. Yeah, Biker News Canada. This poor guy from Sarnia, this guy has got the worst luck. And I want to tell you guys something too. I want you to know that if you say something to me on here in the chat, I'm not always looking at the chat. Watch my eyes. My eyes have to go to the right to see the chat. And if I haven't seen it or I haven't commented on it and you want it out there, just keep on putting it in the chat till I get it.
One of us to see it.
Yeah, just don't be like, I had a guy the other day say, well, Black Dragon doesn't like me. I put something on the chat and he doesn't talk to me. And no, I didn't see it, man. I'm going to talk to everybody. Like Biker News Canada, a lot better wife had a surgery. Good, man. Good. So, yeah, put this out here, over here a couple times, what it takes for me to see it. I've had guys call me like, hey, Wayne will call me. Hey, man, they keep saying the same thing in the chat. You're missing it. He comes in your chat, BD, King Arthur or something like that. Is that, does he come into the chat? Wow.
Ooh.
Hey, King Arthur, poor dude, bro. Calm down. Sit down for a while, bro. They got your number. They don't like your ass. I'm just saying. I like you. You're one of my subscribers. I love you, King Arthur. And this is in solidarity and support for you, bro. But you got to stop. You got to stop the public's nonsense, my bro. They're on to you. Anyway, Deputy Chief Ron Hansen don't like your ass. He warned that these incidents highlight the risk of wearing biker support gear. One of the concerns is the availability and the ease of this access to support wear. So not even the people you're supposed to be supporting are getting the support money anymore. You just buying the stuff off of you and stuff. And no, Chris Leach says, I'm 50, I wear it. Now, Chris Leach is an 81 supporter. He really supports the 81 hard. And Chris Leach wears this shit around. He says, I'm 50, I wear it. Want to fight? Okay, let's do this. Effed. And Chris Leach is the very reason we were talking about this the other day, that a lot of times these clubs get in trouble because of their supporters. Their supporters be just as hardcore as they are. Biker News Canada is aware of this store, No Frills. He says it's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, I ain't going in there. I want the door greeter at the door. I want it all.
No, they don't have no brand labels. Everything is white and black. Yeah. Milk is a white box with black letters say milk.
No frills.
No frills, nothing.
So
potato chips, a white bag with black letters. Potato chips.
Not even potato, just chips.
Just chips, right?
What's up with you? Good time to introduce Lavish Williams. What's up, Lavish T. Williams, man?
Man, not too much of a whole lot, man. Just running behind on my way back into class, man. You know, I'm back in school now, so
They get milk in bags.
I'm working, man. I'm working. You said what about bags?
No, I'm sorry. I said Biker News Canada said,
okay.
We get milk in bags.
You saying bags, and he got the screen on me. I'm looking at my eyes to see if I got bags under my eyes, man.
Yeah, we get milk in bags. That is gross. That doesn't even sound right. It's just so stupid in a world of cameras and cell phones, videos everywhere. If they are not a 1%er, you have to assume they don't live by the same no talk code and all that. Yeah, they're going to tell the police on your ass. Absolutely.
Well, you know what? Wearing support gear, it goes beyond. It goes beyond the motorcycle. Well, not beyond motorcycle. It can go in any genre. Like if Lavish was selling shirts that said Lavish, I support Lavish organization. Somebody might like, I don't like that joke of Lavish, man. I'm gonna jump on you because I'm like, dude, I'm just wearing a shirt.
So I will be having shirts for sale for the Lavish. Shirts. There will be Lavish biker bash shirts being sold this weekend.
See?
So Strong Brave says, so you wear it, you defend it. If you can't handle it, don't wear it. This does not warrant an hour-long babble fest. If Strong Brave, I feel like babble festing, and the people on here for an hour feel like hearing a babble fest. So sit down today, Strong Brave. Strong Brave, he goes from good to bad. One day he's on my side, the next day he's attacking the shit out of me. This guy, him and my man Frank Samatero. I love them.
Now, I have support items, but when I received them, they said, now, Logic, you don't have to wear this if you don't want to wear it. Understand what comes with this if you put it on. Now, you can wear it and put it on the inside of your vest, but don't put it on the outside.
Mario says in this part of Sarnia, the guy wearing the support shirt was probably wearing Crocs as well.
Oh, my gosh.
I get people that give me support stuff. I don't put any of that stuff on my colors or anything like that. Because
right.
Club, we don't support anything. We are a standalone club. But I do mess with a lot of other clubs, and I do rock with them. And that's pretty much about it. Now, if they give me a shirt or something, and I feel like people like me, you now, and Black Dragon, I think that we can probably get away with wearing any goddamn body shirt. I don't think that the average everyday biker, can do it. And I'm only saying that based off of what we do, every day with podcasting and videos and stuff. Right. I don't think it'd be the reaction that someone gives us will be totally different than a reaction from a regular random guy. They might get frowned upon, whereas we get, treated a little different, like, oh man, yeah, hey, so and so and so. Possibly. I'm just saying that, that's just how I feel. That's what I think.
Well, I have a sweatshirt, a hoodie from and the hoodie says it got a big image of the state of Texas, and it says, SH exclamation point IT. And people saw that and they said, you represent Outcast. I said, well, you don't see Outcast on this shirt nowhere. You don't see their logo. You don't see their name. You don't see nothing. I said, but I wear this because I live in Texas. It's a cool hoodie. That's something safe. You don't see the name. You can't get mad because somebody has a black and white shirt on. It could have been Outlaws.
Soundproof 1%er who is a member. Thank you for being a member of my show, and I do encourage you guys to please get memberships. He says I've seen people jammed up for having support stickers on their bikes. I've seen that too. Black Dragon, what do you think? Should the MC have to inform citizens that buy their support gear of the possible repercussions? They should do that. It should be in the bag when you get the shirt. It should be like, don't wear this shit in public. But they're not buying it from the clubs anymore. They're buying it from Etsy and stuff like that. You're not even supporting the club financially, which is what those shirts were meant to do. They were meant to support the clubs financially. And for a long time, clubs were making big dollars on that shit, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. If you were a big club like 81 or something, they were making big money. And then all of a sudden, those Chinese places and stuff overseas, Korea and stuff said, wait a minute, shit, people are buying this stuff like wildfire. We'll make it. And you can't sue enough of them people. And so that's
sue them at all.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, you're not a member. Stop getting clubs in more trouble for being a super supporter, says Calvin. The clubs started that shit, and now they're having to deal with the repercussions of it. Anyway, finishing the story out, one of our concerns is the availability and the ease of the support wear. It is. Ease of access, it is. Hansen said of the clothing that's available online at stores and at large gatherings like the Friday the 13th event in Port Dover. Yeah, you can buy this stuff everywhere now. You don't really understand what you're buying, says Hansen. Motorcycle gangs have strict rules that only allow members to wear clothing with their names and logos. But anyone can sport the club support gear, which doesn't feature the gang's main name or logo. So they'll say something like 81 or 92 or 16 or whatever. It'll say, here he gives an example. Hell's Angels support merchandise features the numbers 81, representing H, the eighth letter of the alphabet, and A, the first, or the big red machine or something like that. Here's some examples of some real support gear. So if you have Hell's Angels support gear that says Hell's Angels on it, you got the wrong shit on in the first place.
Right.
Hell's Angel.
Right.
Not even be a rival. So if you're wearing, like, for instance, Hell's Angel support gear, it's going to look like this. It's going to say support 81, support HA, anything like that. You're not going to see no death head on it. Nowhere. That stuff right there will get your ass kicked by themselves. And every club support gear has rules like that. They all have similar kind of rules. What you're not going to look like is a member in a t-shirt.
Right.
That's not what you're going to look at for people who know the difference. A lot of people wouldn't know the difference at all, but they don't even know what the hell 81 means. So this is really meant for people that know the difference, and you should just be careful how you wear it.
Right. Said earlier.
Yeah, we're going to have an hour babble on it because we feel like it. The head of the OPP's biker enforcement unit echoed Hansen's warning about the risk of wearing biker support gear. We would like to take the opportunity to remind members of the public that although it is not illegal to purchase, sell, or wear OMG support clothing, unless you live in unless you live in Australia right now or New Zealand, given that violence that arises between rival OMGs, wearers of support merchandise may unknowingly be impacting their own safety, said Detective Inspector Scott Wade, whose unit assisted the Sarnia police in the investigation, said in a statement. Both Hansen and Wade declined to name the biker club support gear the victim was wearing, citing concerns for public safety and not wanting to escalate things. But the paper rightly points out the Outlaws have a long, bitter rivalry with the Hells Angels that has led to violence in the past. So, most people probably think that's probably whose support gear he had on. The Hells Angels is the largest outlaw motorcycle club in the world. They have more than 24 support clubs in Canada, including the Gatekeepers, Red Devils, and One Order in southwestern Ontario. One Order is a fairly new club with a lot of Black Canadians in it. It's very interesting. The Outlaws are the second largest outlaw motorcycle gang and have a chapter in Sarnia. Investigators use surveillance footage, of course, the good old surveillance footage, to identify the suspects in the grocery store clash. Police searched 2 homes, one in Point Edward and the other in Sarnia, arrested 2 men, and seized evidence, police said. Arthur Shura, 65 years old, of Point Edward, is that guy up there in that picture. 65 years old and still keeping up hell, bro. And a Sarnia man, 43, are charged with assault, causing a disturbance, and conspiracy to commit an indictable offense. I wouldn't want to be spending none of my years past 65 in nobody's jail cell. Sure, an alleged member of the Outlaw Sarnia chapter has been charged 3 times in the past 10 months following public disturbances. We know about the Veterans Park one. We know about the other one at the Canatera Park on Canada Day. Canada Day, wow. He was released on bail following the latest arrest, while his co-accused was released on an undertaking. What does that mean, Biker News Canada? Released on an undertaking. Probably released on his own recognizance. A document created by either a court or police that places the charged person under certain conditions. So that's that story. And don't worry about your shit, man. It'll get your ass kicked.
Sprite has said that she was told that they couldn't wear support gear unless they were with a full patch member.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That do the shirts come with a bodyguard? They should. They should come with a bodyguard from the club. K Bike in jail. We got milk and juice in small bags. That's so gross. I can't see drinking a bag of milk. It comes in cartons, man. Crocs are fighting shoes, says K Bike commuter. I was told we don't wear any part of that support gear without being with a full patch member. That's so right, man. He said FXLRS said, I have spurs on my Crocs because you're a cowboy. Don't wear it if you're scared, says Chris Leach. If you're scared, then we can't be friends. Chris is serious about his support shit. Don't get him twisted. Logic, I feel you on that one. I got support shirts too, but I don't wear them. Says Hen Parks. He's out there in Italy. He's got a lot of support shirts. He hangs out with all the big clubs. You got to see him. He hangs out with everybody out there. He's with the Rough Riders out there. They be like, oh yeah, don't mess with them. That's just Black Dragon, Lavish, and Logic. They just playing. They ain't serious. They just playing. You used to be able to name a member of a club that gave you the support. Oh, wow. Biker News Canada said you used to be able to name a member of the club that gave you the support shirt. Things change with the interweb. Yeah. Support shirts from opposite clubs are viewed as you support the people who want to kill me. That makes sense, Calvin. That does. Warning label. Get the real gear, says Chris. Yeah, get the real gear from an event. Go to the event and buy it from the club. Don't get it offline unless you're getting it from the club's website. And that's the problem with support gear. It's all over the damn internet. Buy it directly from the club and your support in the club, like Black Dragon said. Thank you.
Black Dragon, we had a problem here in Texas. Lavish, can you hear me?
Yeah,
this would be interesting to Lavish. So we had a problem here in Texas. This is way back in the day when I was snatching people's hats and shirts and rings and necklaces off of them. That I went to the mall.
Logic, hold on, pause. You were snatching stuff from people?
Oh man, yeah, bro. Come on. Let me finish. This will be interesting. You'll understand why when I finish the story. I go in the mall.
You snatching rings and stuff from bikers, or you were just stealing stuff from people?
I would tell you if you let me finish.
Okay, sorry.
I'm listening. This got to be good.
Yeah, so we in the mall and found out that the people in the middle of the mall that sell that fake jewelry were selling Masonic emblems.
Oh.
I was taking those from people. You ain't my brother. I'm snatching it.
Well, you're not.
You can't protect it.
You're not getting my fake Masonic ring. I don't play that over.
All right. Listen. We had Logic has a pass. Listen, I rolled up on my director of the company. My director of my company. We went out to a place. He saw my Masonic ring. He said, my grandfather has one of those. I said, that's good. He said, I used to wear it. I said, just don't wear it around me. He said, what does that mean?
I can wear my grandfather's ring, man. Stop.
All right. Hey, everybody is a tough guy.
I'm gonna be like, that's my grandfather's ring, bro. I don't know the code.
Everybody's a tough guy. And I mean, it's not biker stuff, but people protect what they're a part of. You cannot wear Masonic paraphernalia if you're not square. Plain and simple.
One time I did tell a lie and I said I was in an organization and the guy went to shake my hand.
I no longer wear Dallas Cowboy gear. Tired of the Reaper cut. I definitely feel you.
I still wear my Dallas Cowboy gear. I'm still a Dallas Cowboy fan. Forget y'all. Goose says in the background, our producer Goose said, would you wear your grandfather's patch? Ooh. He's right. Would you wear your grandfather's Hell's Angels patch? This is my grandfather's patch. Bro, if you don't take that shit off.
You don't take that off.
Yeah, that he made a point. I want to get to this next story. This is crazy. We're going to watch a couple minutes of this. I want motorcycle clubs to see what's coming. Lavish, you getting ready to go to school? You getting ready to be gone?
Yeah, I'm in school. I'm in school now, so.
All right, Lavish.
Go.
All right, brother.
All right.
Peace, bro.
Go get that education, man. He's going to be a coroner when he gets done. Funeral home director.
A coroner?
Take care, man. He's in school. He can't say nothing back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's going to be a
Director.
funeral home director.
Yeah.
Whatever you call them things. Here is some stuff that's coming up, man. I want you to watch this. What Trump has got coming, and I want motorcycle clubs to watch this. This is y'all better.
Lawlessness is on life support.
Lawlessness is our life support. Lawlessness is our life support. Oh, shit.
Today, straight from the Oval Office, the president dropped a bomb, a fierce take no prisoners plan to reclaim control from the chaos choking our cities. And those fools that are torching the American flag like it's a rebellious trend, that reckless nonsense stops now.
I think I just said the other day, I didn't like people torching the flag. I think I said that, but it's your right, or
years.
It's your right, or it used to be. It ain't fixed to be your right no more.
Well, no. Wait a minute. You know the court the guy they just arrested. The court threw that crap out as soon as he got to court.
Yeah, well, check it out.
And it's coming hard and fast for anyone daring to fan the flames of anarchy. Meanwhile, Greasy Gavin, he just got caught with his pants down in a lie so embarrassing it's gone viral. I'll show you the exact post he made on X now, blowing up right in his face. And then there's Kilmar Obrega Garcia, the alleged MS-13 gang member who tried to play the victim at his going away party today. He's back in ICE custody, and trust me, what happens next is anything but pretty.
If you got these guys in your club, like ex-MS-13 or MS-13 members and stuff like that, I've heard that they're going to be going after that kind of stuff. ICE is getting ready to come after motorcycle clubs too. Y'all better be watching.
Truth is coming in hot, and the cover-ups don't stand a chance.
You actually watch
about
this?
Truth and accountability? Tap that like button and add your voice in the comments below, because every time you all engage, you help push this message further, and together.
This was sent to me this morning. I watched it. You better watch.
We can make more people wake up and make a real impact. Now, this morning, the president made important announcements from the Oval Office, laying out his plan to make America safe again, something everybody should be on board with. With crime surging in Democrat-run cities, he's taking aim at one major problem: cashless bail.
When somebody kills somebody, they go in, don't worry about it, no cash, come back in a couple of months, we'll give you a trial. You never see the person again. And I mean, they kill people and they get out. Cashless bail. They thought it was discriminatory to make people put up money because they just killed 3 people lying on a street. Any street all over the country, cashless bail. We're ending it, but we're starting by ending it in DC, and that we have the right to do through federalization.
So today, the president signed a sweeping executive order.
Giving me a headache.
General Pam Bondi the power to withhold or even revoke federal funding from jurisdictions that treat their jails like revolving doors.
You're a motorcycle club. You better be listening to this, because this is coming.
And that's just the start of it. Watch.
That's just the start of it.
In DC in particular, the objective is holding as many criminal defendants in federal custody and subjecting them to federal charges as possible.
Do you hear that? Federalizing charges, so you can't get cashless bail. They're going to federal. Can you imagine if they're federalizing citizens walking around DC, what they're going to do to motorcycle clubs? The warning, it's right here. You better be watching. I don't care. You put your hands over your eyes if you want to.
I don't watch this stuff because I don't like the stress. I just freed myself this morning.
Here, ostrich. Listen, ostrich. Stick your head in the sand. Close your eyes all the hell you want. Gobble. That ass will be in the air.
That means that they'll be held pre-trial in federal jail as opposed to just being cut back out on the streets due to a cashless bail policy.
Go to federal jail, federal charges, instead of being cast out on the street. They're going to overtake the local system. Since they have cashless bail, we're going to give you federal charges.
My blood pressure is going down.
Well, your blood pressure can do whatever you want. Motorcycle clubs need to be watching this.
Finally, people accused of serious crimes, they're not going to be back out on our streets by lunch. That is common sense. And speaking of common sense, the president is also cracking down on a trend that's been setting cities on fire. Literally.
This is an executive order on flag burning. It charges your attorney general.
Would you listen to this? This is very important. Flag burning all over the country, they're burning flags.
No, they're not.
Burn the American flag.
No, they're not.
Riots.
They are.
Oh, no, they're not.
That we've never seen before. People,
No, they're not. You're killing me.
in a way,
You're killing me here.
There's some that are going crazy for doing it. There are others that are angry
Y'all see what he's doing to me?
doing it.
Hey,
Do you want to discuss that?
Sure, so what the executive order.
you be mad all you want. The message here is
I'm
burn
not
a flag.
mad. I'm not mad.
Here's the message.
I'm not
Burn
mad.
a flag and see what's getting ready to happen to you.
Does
I'm not-
charges your department?
But it's not going to happen.
Investigating instances of flag burning, and then where there's evidence of criminal activity.
You see all them people up there? There's a police chief right there.
No, they
All these people
almost
are
made me cuss,
serious
man.
about that.
You almost made the pastor say
The
a
pastor
foul
almost
word.
cussed. Look here, man. Look here, man. Hey, lavish ain't what? Motorcycle clubs y'all watch, though.
That where prosecution wouldn't fall afoul of the First Amendment and instructs the Department of Justice to prosecute those who are engaged in these instances of flag burning.
And what the penalty is going to be, if you burn a flag, you get 1 year in jail.
Not
Didn't
only does
happen.
it carry a penalty,
Did not
if
happen.
you're in jail, it also goes on your permanent record. So
Did
the
not
message
happen.
is clear. Enough chaos, enough excuses. The president is bringing back law and order, and guess what?
No, he's not. He's
Here's
abusing it.
Vice President JD Vance.
No,
bringing up-
he's abusing it.
I didn't
Him
realize
and his
that
cronies.
Town averaged one murder.
He's still
every
playing the video. Now you got the
the last
puppet up there
20
talking.
years, which means that it,
Are we going to listen to the video? Or
Okay, I'm sorry.
are we-
I'm gonna do it again, Black. Hold on a
Okay,
second.
can
Hold on a
we-
second. Ah.
Can we? Oh, you're turning your back again, like you did it to me the other day.
it's 2 short weeks. The president and the team have saved 6 or 7 lives, people who would have been killed on the streets of DC, who are now living, breathing, spending time with their families because the president had the willpower to say,
They saved 6 lives, so there.
no more. We're not going to give the streets of DC over to vagrants and robbers and murderers.
That's a big win, no matter what side of the aisle you're on. If more mayors and governors got behind this effort instead of resisting it, their cities would be safer. And politically, they would benefit from it. Sure, the far left Twitter mob would scream, but when the average
Here's the thing to know.
Okay.
Here's the thing to know. They're getting serious about this stuff. You got troops on the streets in some place. I used to live in Africa when I was about 17 or so. I used to live in Africa. Breaker News Canada says, boy, your country is looking less free every day. Executive orders are not laws, Black Dragon.
You're not.
They certainly get treated like laws. The only way they're not laws is when they get knocked down in court. Yeah.
Exactly. And exactly what happened yesterday or the day before, a guy burnt a flag in front of the White House. They arrested him and let him out the same day. They said,
got arrested though. Who wants to be arrested and fingerprinted and all that?
Watch this.
But they didn't
that
delete the
executive
fingerprints
order
out of the
meant-
system. Huh?
If the executive order had that much power, he would not have been back on the street. And it's not that I'm against, somebody said, why am I'm against Trump? I'm not going to put my political ideas out here.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But what I'm saying is I'm not against individuals. I'm against the abuse of power. They're only attacking a certain demographics. If you was doing this in every city that had crime in it across this nation, I'll shut up. But you're not. You're only doing it in those that were against you. Now, whether that happened on both sides of the aisle, they both be wrong.
That's the political thing. What
Yes,
what
that's
I'm
political.
focusing on here
It's
Black
the
Dragon,
motorcycle stuff. Yes.
is the motorcycle clubs. And you can be mad all the hell you want. This is happening. And it's happening right now.
Yeah.
This ain't fake. Them people, all them, that ain't fake. That's real. That's real. And motorcycle clubs better beware. This lawlessness and beating up people and taking their colors off of them in the street and all that shit, that's going to go away. If those folks have their way, that ain't going to be happening.
Can I say something else about the flag?
What?
You was in the military.
I was.
You was in the military. So, we took tests and had, when you go gain rank, about how to protect, how to handle the United States flag. The cops was almost called on me at a high school when I saw how they took down the flag because I was in the United States Air Force. I am patriotic. Okay. You cannot deface the flag. Period. You can't. You're not supposed to wear the flag. We got clothing that has the United States flag on it.
But that's not the same thing.
But wait a minute. They're talking about defacing and abusing.
No, a flag, wearing a flag and wearing clothing that's a flag are two different things.
You're not supposed to. Look at your laws. You're not supposed to. You can't.
You're not supposed to wear the flag.
The flag.
You can't take a flag off a pole and wear it. But if you had a flag bathing suit, that's not the same thing.
And you cannot change the stars and stripes and put your face on the flag. Okay,
no,
let's move on.
You can't. No, but we got to speak apples and apples and oranges and oranges. A bathing suit is not a flag. It's a bathing suit with stars and stripes on it.
You cannot wear that. You cannot wear that. You cannot wear it. That's defacing the flag.
Goose said, I've taken down a flag at a stranger's house because he didn't have a light on it at night.
I did that at my own dojo. I told my grandmaster, I said, hey man, if you're not going to have a light on that flag, take it down. If you don't take it down, I'm going to take it down. Are you serious? I said, I'm serious.
Yes.
It has to be illuminated at night. I went to a Catholic school. Their flag was ripped. I went to the convent. Y'all need to take that flag down because the United States flag cannot be torn
or
and
tattered.
blind or tattered.
Yes.
I've done that. that.
So there was a guy lowering a flag at the auto parts store down the street, and he dropped that flag down, and it was touching the ground. I pulled my car over, out of the car, and ran and grabbed that flag and started folding. That MF wanted to fight, bro. I said, "You want to fight? You're not handling the flag right." And he wanted to fight. I was like, "You want to fight?
I'm wrong.
Huh?"
Somebody said I'm wrong. It's wrong to add in this logic. It's wrong to add a red or blue stripe to either. Okay, I don't know what I thought he's saying I was wrong about something. I stand corrected. I'll stand corrected. You prove me wrong. But I got a picture of that. Same thing, Black Dragon. One of my clients, the security guard, was taking down the flag by himself. He was he's an older gentleman. And I watched him. I said, hey man, let me help you do that. I said, because there's a certain way.
Right.
You're not doing it right.
Yeah.
I went to a school.
They look at us like, I used to raise the flag, when I was a topside watch, on the submarine, I raised that flag every morning for about 2 or 3 years. I raised it and lowered it at night. So, yeah.
You ready? Let me share this. And this either say I'm wrong or I'm right or.
But Cape Bike Commuter says, I'm a veteran of the 1st Cavalry Division, and I'm against political squashing any political speech. What's this?
Defacing the United States flag refers to the physically damaging, destroying, or making the flag with words, designs, or other additions, which is considered a form of desecration.
Making the flag.
Yes, when they got a flag, you got a flag of a base
with stars and stripes is not a flag. It's a bathing suit with stars and stripes. It's not a flag. Now, if you were to take a flag and cut it into a bathing suit, then you got a problem.
Adding marks or designs
to a flag,
writing or applying logos, words, or any other design
onto a flag.
Fabric.
Yeah,
okay, I got you. Okay, I got you. I said I'll stand for good, but you cannot be putting those words. You cannot be put. I literally don't even like when we change the black people don't change the flag to blue and purple and all that.
Huh? I've never seen that.
You haven't?
No. A blue and purple flag, I'd be pretty pissed off. I'd be mad.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd be pretty angry. The bottom line is that this is coming. This is coming, and it's coming to.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
My point is, this is coming. They're not messing around. This is coming, and it's coming to. They're speaking on a DC crime crackdown. They got National Guards in the street, and they're not going to be afraid of no damn motorcycle clubs. That's the thing you better get. That's what you better understand. Now, here's the thing. Are you going to get in trouble? Like, I burn flags all the time. I got a flag out in front of my RV, and it's tattered and torn. It's got to be destroyed, and the only way to destroy a flag is to burn it. What about
the
that?
proper way of disposing an American flag is by burning it in a
That's right.
dignified and respectable manner. So
Yes.
if you outlaw the burning of a flag, see, people, we're doing things without even understanding what we're doing. That's just like if you wear a support patch and not understand what that means.
Yeah. Hardwire is saying you're not paying enough attention. You're only paying attention to Trump because you don't like him. Far worse abuses have happened from other presidents.
I understand. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, somebody says, I believe Trump likes biker clubs. He does like bikers for Trumps and stuff like that. But if you got people in your club that are from other countries and all that kind of stuff, that no, they ain't going to be liking you. They've already taken people from major 1% motorcycle clubs and put them in alligator Alcatraz. This has already happened.
They have?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, they were proud about that. We just covered in the story. You don't remember it when you had like 32 Mongols get arrested. One of those Mongols was put in alligator Alcatraz. Yeah. What's the point of protecting the object when they won't protect the freedoms it stands for? Well, all that is right and all that, but you cannot wear a bathing suit as a flag. Yeah, and you're not wearing a bathing suit as a flag. You're wearing a bathing suit. You can't wear a flag.
I apologize for going down this road, y'all. Yeah.
I'm not even trying to imagine a bathing suit made from a flag. Yeah, and it's got to be made out of the flag material by the way, as well. If he was an old veteran, you should have put a light on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
The flag's got to be illuminated at night.
Shagvai said, I've had to raise the flag and fold it flag when I was active. So did I. And you fold it a certain way. I agree with logic. I despise people that wear flags like it's fashion. Even foreigners use flags from other nationalities because it looks cool. Yeah, everybody's got a flag from their country now on their cars or whatever. You're not supposed to add a blue stripe to the flag.
Yeah, like you said,
we got
a lot of different color flags.
A lot of
somebody had to educate me. That's active duty military person. I don't know what branch it was, but they had to educate me on. I said, why do the flags look backwards? I said, why are they flying the flag backwards on the patch on the uniforms? And then they had to educate me and said, well, when you look at the flag and it's flapping in the wind, it's like, I said, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I didn't know that. So I had to be educated on that. I actually didn't know that. Because I said, why everybody got the flag backwards?
Jay says if you want to dispose of a flag properly, get with your local VFW or Boy Scouts and they will properly retire it.
Yeah. But look, I'm going to apologize to everybody. Like Goldie says, I know I went down that rabbit hole. I'm not trying to bring politics into this. I love everybody. Everybody got their own opinion and everything. So we can stick to the biker stuff. That's my fault. I accept the blame for that. But,
Hey, Crazy Dragon, some don't deserve to handle the flag. All who served in armed forces, the flag has such a deep meaning to them. They will kill for it, as we know. Yeah, and if you've been in the armed forces, you have just sometimes a different feeling about the flag than other people.
Yeah. I can actually say I didn't really become patriotic until I was in the military.
I don't understand this one. Don't give black people the gravity of the gay pride American flag. I don't even know what that means, but anyway, that one went by me. So what are the cops and firefighters' flags? If you have a problem, you have to see it all the same. Yeah, you're right. Adding stuff to the flag is not right. Is that my neighbor down there with his big truck? Do you guys hear that? The dogs are going crazy. Let me check out my camera. I think that's what's going on. Oh, that's my other neighbor.
Yeah, I know those aren't flags or patches of flag. Yeah, I just didn't. If you're talking about when I said about it faced backwards, I just didn't understand what that was. That's all that was. When I saw it, I didn't understand. So somebody had to educate me.
So yeah, we
education is good.
Stuff. Nice news on your book, Brother Biker News Canada. Well, what's the good news on his book? What about the red, black, and green American flag? I've never seen a red, black, and green American flag, but it shouldn't.
I've seen it, and I don't like it either.
It shouldn't be. Black Dragon, right? Textile is not a flag. A flag is a flag. There are very specific specifications that make it a flag. That is why other countries use the same size and dimensions in the classes of flags. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, we lit them up this afternoon or this morning. Yes, by burning the flag with respect, not with disrespect on the ground after you just stomped on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's different dude with 13 and wasn't illegal. I'm not sure what that meant. He didn't make the flag burning illegal because of burning the flag. He made flag burning in public considered inciting a riot. There you go.
Okay.
Logic is badass. He amends himself with facts. That's a man. Really?
No, I was reading something. I'm sorry. But like I said, somebody said, don't worry, Logic. God's still in control. You're absolutely right.
Hey, his book is selling and getting good reviews. Y'all need to switch the
Biker News Canada?
Y'all need to switch the subject. Keep your politics at home. Your audience is 90% white Trump supporters. They're going to turn their backs on your platform immediately if some haven't already to date. Man, that happens. I've had them do that before. There is a difference between disposing of the flag and designating it. All that being said, though, I believe freedom of speech and experience is sacred.
Expression.
Expression is sacred.
If you are a Trump supporter, I ain't mad at you. Everybody has the right. You have the right. Everybody has
the point of that video was to let motorcycle clubs know what's coming down the pike. You better look at this shit and be warned and be aware. These folks are serious, and they ain't playing around, and they ain't going to be playing around with motorcycle clubs. That's the point of the video. Yeah. Now, you can like the person who said it or dislike it. That's up to you. That's what's coming down the pipe. That's what I'm hearing. Item for trade is much more civil way of removing unwanted support gear. So I've been told. There you go.
So where are y'all riding this weekend?
It's not offended or irritated by I'm not offended or irritated by the conversation. That's what makes America great. We can all have our own opinions and share it in a friendly setting like this. This country has not been kind to me and mine. If you want to burn a flag, so be it. These politicians have shitted on this country for personal gain for centuries. Yeah, I mean, all of that be so, but it is what it is. Burn that flag in public and you might go to jail. Most people in Canada get their flag from the dollar store. It's made in China. Biker News Canada.
Now that would be funny. That would be funny. You get a nice United States flag to put it proudly in front of your house and they got a tag that says made in China.
The only desecration of a flag that I understand is those flag patches and military camouflage. Bright colors is a risk. Interesting. Also, Trump was talking about going after the cashless bail states. Them states are all Democrat states, but it's true that cashless bail is a problem. I live in Illinois, and I can speak from experience. So
what is cashless bail?
It's a new thing they came up with. They were saying that bail is against people that don't have any money. If you're broke, how can bail?
You have a percent. Don't you pay a percentage? Like if your bill is $10,000, you got to pay $1,000.
If you ain't got a job, you don't have $1,000. If you're broke, so they say that the minority groups are affected the most. They're the most broke. So what good is bail for them? So they came up during the Rodney King riots, they came up with this cashless bail system. I don't know how it works because I've never had to use it.
I never heard of it until now.
Oh yeah,
well, I never heard that phrase.
It's been around for a while. I don't know exactly what it is. I guess we could look it up. But you get out of jail with no cash bail.
But I don't know how is murderers getting out. Well, I take that back. Forget that.
I don't know. So I mean, if you have cashless bail and you ain't got to pay cash, you get out without cash. So that it's something to do with that. So let me get this. You can wear a bikini with a flag, but you can't put up an MC logo on it. Like a world.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. So anyway, the 2 club members that were sent to Alligator Alley, they were illegal, not documented. They were illegal, not documented.
Illegals.
Well, whatever happened, they went to Alligator Alley. That's where their asses went. Or so it is said.
According to this, it said there's only 4. That's probably why I have never heard of this. According to this, they said there's only 4 jurisdictions that has this no cash bail: Illinois, New Jersey, New Mexico, and DC. That's probably why I never heard of it.
Which are probably all Democrat states, probably. So
yeah, so I didn't. That's why I never heard of it. Said murderers don't get bail.
Anyway, right?
Anyway, don't wear support.
What this all came down to,
right? And bikers, we're in trouble.
So anyway, we've been at an hour at this. It's today. What is today? Thursday. Okay, so Friday is the day. So let me.
Did you get my new flyer? Did you get it? The white one. You got it. You said you got it. You didn't transfer it.
Send it again. All right, folks. We're going to do this right as we're getting out of here. Here we go.
I'm going to send it to you now.
Send it to me. Okay. Elite Boss Rider 16th Annual. It'll be Saturday, September 6th from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. at 2811 West Division Street, Arlington, Texas, 76012. For more information, call Boogie the VP, 817-449-5818. So there you go there. The Thunder Guard 60th anniversary. Wow, that's going to be big. It's going to be in 474 Fleming Landing Road in Townsend, Delaware, their birthplace. It will be, when will it be? Oh, damn, that's this weekend. Gates open at 12 noon today. Friday will be the Brotherhood Night. Sunday will be the Memorial Run. Saturday will be Memorial Run. Saturday night will be the anniversary. It's $30 per night, $50 for the weekend if you have RVs and campers. This is an old school event at a big, huge piece of land. It's going to be really big. You guys can focus in on this for the Cash App and focus in on this for Zelle. Make it big for you to focus in on. Make this one big. You can focus in on that and get the information you need. You can also call Mustafa at 302-494-1367. So if you're up in Delaware this weekend, Thunder Guards, damn, 60th anniversary, bro.
Yeah, wow. Good for them.
Every Wednesday, bike night, 8 p.m. to 12 p.m., the Cycle Kings, 5410 Jonesboro Road, Lake City, Georgia. If you're in the area, make sure to get by them. The Josie Music Awards nominee, El Demonio, Artist of the Year. It'll be at the Grand Ole Opry, Nashville, Tennessee, Sunday, November 2nd. I'm on an album with him. I'm on a song with him and Snoop Dogg called Diamond on My Heart. He's getting an award for the Artist of the Year. Make sure to get out there if you're at the Grand Ole Opry. That's going to be Sunday, November 2nd. Go check that out. Let's see. The Ricky Gatson, Lestrina Flores presents the 23rd annual Old Timers, Young Timers Roundup, honoring Vicky Gatson and Spider at the Jayhawkers MC. Saturday, September 27th, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. at 109 9th 6th Street, Camden, New Jersey, 08102. Make sure to go check that out. If you're out there in Camden, New Jersey, during the September 27th. Every Friday night is the Defiant Ones bike night out there. I don't know where it is. Maybe they'll send me an updated flyer. But if you're in Los Angeles, you know where the Defiant Ones are. And you know that they're bike nights every Friday night. This is the Enemies of the State, Union County, New Jersey Motorcycle Club, 11th year anniversary. They've been around 11 years. 82325, Enemies of the State MC. Their bands are $15, $20 at the door. Food by Marion Burke. Music by DJ LA of the Ghost Riders. 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. Newark nights is the clubhouse they're going to be at 671 Springfield Avenue, Newark, New Jersey. So make sure to get by and check them out. This 823, oh, that was last weekend. Oh, never mind. They're gone. Delete that. Delete. Gone. Okay. When is this? Every Friday night, the High Deuces Desert Bike Night, 16903 B Street, Victorville, California, 92395. Out there in the high desert. Go check the HD Deuces out, man. High Desert Deuces. October 25th, Aftermath Riders. They're going to have a Halloween trunk or treat October 25th, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. What day is Halloween? Isn't that the 31st? So the trunk or treat's going to be like 6 days before Halloween. They're going to have bikes and cars. They're still accepting people if you want to bring your car there for the trunk or treat. What a trunk or treat is, for people who don't know, it's for kids to go trick or treating without the danger. They go to a parking lot somewhere. They got all these cars up. They open up the trunk, and you just go from car to car, and you go from trunk to trunk. I guess if you had a motorcycle, you would open up your saddlebags, and there's candy and stuff in there for the kids. So this is going to be a collaboration between the Goon Squad and Clutch and Burn Motorcycle Club. The Goon Squad Motorcycle Club and Clutch and Burn Motorcycle Club. They're going to have cash prizes for the best costume for kids under 14. And they're going to celebrate the year 17 with Aftermath Savannah at the Grove, Savannah, 301 West Congress Street, downtown Savannah. Free reserve parking for bikes on Burlington Street. Post Hotel Quality Inn, Savannah, Midtown, and group name Aftermath Riders. And you got to be booked before October 3rd, 2025. So this is going to be a good collaboration between two clubs for the kids, and then they're going to have their after party annual later that night. And then Daffin Park Playground is where the actual trunk or treat's going to be from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., 2 hours. And here you can focus in on this for more information. There you go. Take a chance to focus. Imagine that you could just actually shine your phone on a screen and get all the information you need. November 2025 is a hog roast and backyard bonfire. Information coming soon. I don't know what city this is, but mark your calendar for 2025. Has this happened yet? This is supposed to happen what day? August 30th. Okay, so that's 2 days from now. This Saturday, Bobby Coyle, a.k.a. White Chocolate. Look at him, man. He was in a bad wreck. Effed up, bro. So they're holding a benefit for him. This is White Chocolate right here. Starting and ending at Highway 30. Somebody sent me something. Something has changed on this. This Saturday. Something. I think they added a stop or something. So go to this. Ground Pounder on Facebook. Go to him. Ground Pounder right here. Go there on Facebook to find the updated information about where this is going to be. Anyway, let's help this brother out if you're going to be in the area. It's in Cedar Rapids, 1519 6th Street, Cedar Rapids, stopping at the stops. I think they added a stop or something on here. But anyway, make sure to go check that out if you're in the area. Hooch Riders, Jackson, Mississippi, October 17th, 18th. See, when you get these into me early, you get a whole month of advertising. President Cholboy, 601-260-3694. Vice President Easy, 601-291-8162. anniversary weekend, October 17th and 18th. They're going to be Friday meet and greet at 3190 Highway 80 West, only for people 30 and up. Jackson, Mississippi, 39204. Can you discriminate like that? Like if some 23-year-old girls showed up, you're not letting them in. And then it's going to be from 7 p.m. until Jackson, Mississippi is where a lot of my people are from. Please donate $10 for our annual cancer recipient. Saturday at the Central City Complex, 609 West Woodrow Wilson, Jackson, Mississippi, 39213, 8 p.m. until. So that's the Hooch Riders. Make sure to get up with them. This is you. You sent me something. Did you just send me something?
I sent you a new one. Yeah, I just sent you a new one.
Let me see.
What is that?
Wake up. Wake
Is
up.
that your dog?
Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Are you okay? Hey, hey. Are you okay? I thought you were dying. I thought you were having a heart attack. Are you okay, bro? Man, don't do that. Were you snoring? I thought you were dying, brother. Ooh, you scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I thought your brother was dying. Logic, if you sent me something, I don't have it.
Yeah, I sent it on text. Your phone.
I don't have it, brother.
Okay.
Did you hit send?
Yep. I'm looking at it right now. You got it.
It's not going across the computer. Brutus, he's okay, Brutus.
Well, go ahead. Hey, Bikers Crusade, y'all. We're coming up September 13th, 2025. We're going to be bringing the word of God. Going to have nice music. Going to have some food. Y'all come out there, ride your bikes. We're going to be in. Oh, I thought you said something.
The dog was tripping. My dog looked like he was dying, man. It was scary, bro. He was laying on his back. You heard it.
Yeah, I heard it. We're going to be at Independence Harley Davidson, 9205 East Independence Boulevard, Matthew, North Carolina, 28105. That's the new one right there. We're going to have First Lady Cadwell, Eric Godson Cadwell, and me, Logic, Pastor Logic Turner. Hey, that's what he got. Daryl Logic Turner. Come out there to the Bikers Crusade. All are welcome. Hey.
Yeah, so I don't know why it didn't come across the phone. Brutus, stop. Sit down. Stop. Dogs today. Okay, let's see. What's next? Georgia Unity Party, August 23rd. Okay, that was last week. I wonder how that went. So that's out. That was last weekend. Thursdays, Biker Cigars and Cars over there at the Swigs Lounge in Stockbridge, Georgia. 1175 GA 138 Suite 105, Stockbridge, Georgia. Was this every Thursday? I don't think we ever figured that out, but I think this might be every Thursday. It's down there in Stockbridge with the Highway Kings Motorcycle Club. Yeah, I think that's every Thursday. And that's it. Big Dogs and Pretty. Let's see. When was this? This was at the Mob. Okay, this is October 4th. So the Mob here in Atlanta is going to have the Big Dogs and Pretty Kitties. DJ Dirty on the ones and twos. Great DJ. VIP tables are $150. First bottle on us at the Purple House over at the Regulators, 1230 Murphy Avenue, Southwest Atlanta, Georgia, 30310. October 4th, 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Post Hotel Homes Suites by Hilton, 3700 Princeton Lake Parkway, Atlanta, Georgia, 30331. 404-346-9790. Reservation code MOB. The Mob is a motorcycle club that's been around for maybe 15 years or something in Atlanta. Do they say what anniversary this is? What year? They've been around for a minute. Ladies, win some cash and shake that ass. Hottest cat suit is going to get paid for that kitty. Fellas, it's time to stunt on ATL and show them how a big dog rolls. Baddest bike is going to get paid tonight. So if you want to vend there, you want to be a vendor there, their vendor tables are $75 and $125. You can contact the mayor, the president, 678-207-8275. President and founder over there. Hey, we got some back to school stuff. September 7th, Diamond and Hills Social Club. Those are the ones that did the bike wash. And when they did that bike wash, they made enough money to do this. Diamonds and Hills Social Club now, after they did their bike wash and car wash that we advertised forever, will now be on September 7th. They'll be doing a school supply giveaway, supplying elementary, middle, high school, and college kids with books and stuff and pencils and whatever. Pickup location, the runway, 593 Springfield Avenue, Newark, New Jersey. So this is what they did with the support you gave. Now, if you want to support them further, send a Cash App. Go ahead and focus on that, your camera on that, and you can send a Cash App to help with school supplies for the kids and stuff. There you go, man. That's beautiful. And this is the Highway Kings in Greensboro, North Carolina. Fourth Fridays is their bike night. Fourth Fridays at DJ Too Nasty. Okay, so it's every fourth Friday. Santa Fe Mexican Grill, 3035 Westgate City Boulevard, Greensboro, North Carolina. Point of contact is Clutch, 713-385-9924. So that's that. This is interesting. What is this? Meet and greet Friday, October the 10th, 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. This is the Team Dolls 10th year anniversary. $10 donations at the door includes food. The president gets in free drinks, food, music, and adult entertainment. This is going to be, the party is Saturday on 10/11, 7 p.m. Events, they're going to have a slow roll at 7:30. A ring of combat. What the hell is that? At 8:30 p.m. A drinking game at 9:30 p.m. A 50-50 raffle at 11 p.m. Raffles will be called throughout the night. POC, the point of contact is Mushu, 720-365-6825. This is going to be in Denver. 812 Lounge, 5514 East 33rd Avenue in Denver, Colorado. Very interesting to get with the Heem Dolls. 10th year anniversary. You guys all know this weekend is a lavish biker bash this weekend, so make sure to head over there. August 29th through the 31st. Guest Big Moochie. And yeah, we've been talking about this all weekend. So you guys are going to be up there in the metro area up there in Detroit, Michigan. Make sure to get up there. And I think that's over now.
We just checked between box meeting at 3 Clark Street.
I think that's everything. Okay. I think that's everything we got so far. Yeah, that's everything. Hey, man. Those are the events. Jay says Cassius Bell was meant for nonviolent crimes and misdemeanors originally, and then liberal areas blanketed it for everything. Ah, there you go. Now we know. By the way, murders. Oh, we're way behind. Look at that. Hey, thank you, Doug Ross, for giving somebody a Black Dragon Biker TV membership. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Anything else?
I can't see nobody.
Oh, let's see. Man, what the heck? There we go. The dog was dreaming, Dragon. My dog was dreaming a pretty poodle was in his sights, and you took him out of his bliss, bro. Man, that dog looked like he was dying. He was laying on his back, and it looked like he couldn't breathe. That shit scared the hell out of me, man. It sounded like someone trying to kickstart a Harley, Goose said. Anyway, we're getting ready to get the hell up out of here. We've done all of that. Now it's time to go. Anything left, Preacher?
No, I don't have anything left.
All right. All right, we'll let you get the hell up out of here. And action.
I remember
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Logic over here. Keep it logical. Woo! This has been a hot one. This has been a heated one. But just remember, when you put on that support gear, know what you're putting on, why you're putting it on, and be careful of your surroundings. When you are out there riding on 2s, on 3s, or even in your car on 4s, remember these words: ride hard, ride safe, and always ride on faith and keep it logical. Peace.
And your boy Black Dragon. Hey, man, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. You guys out there have a great weekend coming up. This is the holiday. People are drinking and driving. Holiday's probably starting today. So be good out there. Be safe. And take care. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in and get skinny. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.